well. Thank you for asking. Body Beat down here on this Monday afternoon. So, just so you know, it is raining again. That's how last week started out. It rained all week. So, anyway, hopefully I won't be sick all week like I was last week. Hopefully we're not on a Groundhog Day kind of thing. Hopefully I'm not reliving last week. Maybe not. Anyway, so today we're just going to be doing chest. That's all I feel like doing. So a lot of times I like to just do like one body part, one exercise, you know. So that's just kind of how I do it. So this week is not going to be about trying to get a max, trying to get my 405 again or maybe more. This week is about working out, and I'm just keeping it simple. Going to work out with the flat bench press today, and you never know, we might have a second bench day this week and do another kind of workout for the chest. I don't know. So let's go ahead and warm up with the bar and get this going and over with. $185. All right, we got 225. All right, 315. All right, we got 365. We got a 25 on the end. $365, set number 2. $365, set number 3. All right, 365, set number 4. All right, we got 315. 315. another set of 315. All right, let's do yet another set of 315. Okay, this will be our final set with 315. All right, we're on our final set here. We're dropped it down to 225. This will be our final set. How'd you like that? Doing a little bit of Larson press in the middle of that one. All right, guys, and just like that, we're done with our Monday workout. Not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Not too shabby. So we'll talk real quick about what's going on as I'm working my way up. As I'm starting to working my way up. And my first little set there at 315 that I did, I thought, man, that's heavy. You know, it's just going to be one of them days where everything's kind of heavy. But overall, once I got to 365, it felt okay. You know, I did 1 rep, 2 rep, 1 rep, 2 rep. I don't know why, but that's what I did. So, and that felt good. And I'm glad I stuck with that because I was torn between what I was going to kind of do. But keeping the 365 in check and not wearing myself out trying to do a set of 4 or a set of 5 like I was thinking of maybe doing, I just kept it to a few sets of the lower reps because I got to thinking, let's go ahead and go for that 315 for 10 because that's what I was kind of thinking of in the beginning, and then it changed, and then I thought, well, I got energy, let me go ahead and try to do that again. And I think this is only my second time doing it for 10 reps. I've done 7, 8, 9 reps 100 times, but I think this is only my second time doing 10 reps. And that 10th rep was rough. If I could have got a side view of it, or if you might see on the side view, but it was kind of, you know, that bar was kind of not in the path that I normally would want the bar to be. But hey, it went, right? And then I got 3 more sets with 315, just nice, slow, low reps there. And then we closed it off with 225 for 15. And I threw in some Larson pressing in there in the midst of that just for some fun. If you've not tried Larson pressing, they're good to do because you have 0 leg drive and stability. So you really got to depend on your pressing, on your arms, your chest, your shoulders, you're stabilizing in your back and everything. So there's a lot going on there with that movement. It's kind of like a cat walking a wire. That's kind of how it feels, especially on my bench because it's a narrow bench. So anyway, so I want to throw out a special mention to John over at Mac Bean Scottish Fitness. You were who I was thinking of when I got underneath that 310 pounds. When I got underneath that 315 pounds. And literally, I laid under there and I said, what would John do? John would push this and he would get probably 10 reps. So that shows you right there that people can inspire you to do things. And I had him in mind. As soon as I got under that bar and looked up at the bar, I was like, what would John do? So thanks, John, for giving me that in my mind to think about. And guys, if you don't know John over at Mac Bean Scottish Fitness, go check him out and please tell him I sent you. He's a good guy. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the workout, if you enjoyed the channel, if I give you a little bit of inspiration, perspiration, I don't know what other word I'm looking for. Not that word. Not that word. If I give you a little bit of inspiration, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your almost naughty host. Don't be naughty out there. Santa Claus is watching. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. And get up, get out, get rad. Do it to it. And we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!